My brothers and sisters, Shabbat Shalom, and welcome back. My friends, my family, Hebrew Israelite people scattered all over the globe. We just want to thank you continually for your support in the subscriptions and the comments, and we just want to ask you to continue to subscribe as we move towards our goal in trying to get the amount of people we need for the amount of subscription rather that we need, to go online. So the last time we were talking about the Balm in GiL'ad, and we continue the same subject or the same theme, and we're going to start today at verse 6. We talk about verses 4 and 5 the last session, which was part 1b, and so we're going to be dealing with part 1c. Remember, I mentioned to you that we're not going to do word study right at the beginning. We're going to go down and then we'll come back and do some word study. But today we want to talk about Yahuwah's interests. Now remember, they turn it back. They're backsliding. Have no intention of turning it. They have deceit. Their attitude is wrong. Now, listen what he said in verse 6. I have listened and heard. They do not speak right. No man has repented of his evil, saying, what have I done? They all turn to their own course, like a horse rushing into battle. So, in this verse here, he's talking about a people that I have hearkened or I have listened. And what did he hear? What did he hear? Their sinful speech. What did he see? Their sinful state. What does he know? What he knew? That their sinful end. He knew that. Because he said, everyone turn to his course, as a horse runneth into the battle. So here, verse 6, my brothers and my sisters. Here he said, the arrogance of these people, I've hearkened, I have listened, and I've heard, but they speak not right. They do not speak. No man repented. He's warning them. He's asking them to turn. And no man is turning. No man is turning to him. What I have done, everyone, can you imagine? Yahuwah is talking to them through his servant. And they knew that they have messed up. They knew that they have gone the wrong way. They knew that they're worshiping other gods. But they're going to ask the man of Yah Yah's representative, they're going to ask him, after they have done all of this thing, what have I done? That is really gone out of the way. What have I done? And say, everyone turned to his course. He going his own way. And they're doing it in such a rapid way. It's like a horse running or rushing into battle. Rushing into battle. But in verse 7, I want us to look in verse 7. Because verse 7 is dealing with their ignorance. Listen to this. Even as stork in the heavens knows her appointed times, and a turtle dove and a swallow and a thrush guard the time of their coming. But listen, look at the contrast. But my people do not know the right ruling of Yahuwah. My people, the people who he has called. In Isaiah chapter 1, he said, I have called us up, he said, I've nourished them, I've brought them up, and they rebel against me. Here he said, the ignorance, he said, look at the animals. They know the appointed time. They know they're coming. But he said, my people do not know the right ruling of Yahweh. They don't know Yahweh's way. Do not know his way. In verse 8, talk about the negligence. And this is one of the problems that caused our ancestors to lose out. Not only the disobedient, but they were negligent. They were negligent. In verse 8, he said, how do you say, we are wise, and the Torah of Yahuwah is with us? That's what they said. Oh, we have it. But look, the false pen of the scribe has worked falsehood. So the people who's writing, the scribe, they have to keep writing. So don't give to the people, hand to the people. And they're writing falsehood. They're not writing the truth. Putting things in the word that they're not supposed to. Taking things out of the word that they're not supposed to. So not only that they were ignorant in verse 7, but in verse 8 we show that they were negligent. How do we say we are wise? That's what they said. And the Torah of Yahuwah is with us. That the word of Yah is with us. We have it. We have the law. But they're not obeying it. They're not living according to what Yahuwah want them to live. They're going out of the way. They're going out of the way. And in verse 9, we see something there. We look at verse 9. The wise shall be put to shame. They shall be broken down and caught. See, they have rejected the word of Yahuwah. So what wisdom do they have? They say they're wise. You can't be wise if you're rejecting the word of Yahuwah. You can't be wise if you're rejecting the way of Yahuwah. So, there's a word is called intransigence. And it has to do with wise men. Wise men are ashamed. See, the wise men, they are ashamed. They are dismayed. And they are taken. Lo, they have rejected the word of Yahuwah. They have rejected his word. And then if you say you're going to reject the word of Yahuwah, how are you going to say you're wise? What kind of wisdom is that? What kind of wisdom in rejecting Yahuwah's word? A wise person, a wise man, would look into his word and would love his word and would want to have his word every moment. That's all. Like the psalmist said, thy word is a lamp, is a light. It's a lamp and it's a light. My brothers and my sisters, let us take care of not doing the things that our ancestors did. Let us walk according to his word. Let's look again. Let's look again in verse 8. How do you say we are wise? How do you say that? And the Torah of Yah is with us. We have it. You see what happened? They have it in writing. Okay, it was right there, but it was not in their heart. That's where they're supposed to have it. They've heard it over and over and over and over and over. It's there in writing. But they failed to put it in their heart. That's where the Torah is supposed to be. In our heart. That's what guides us. That's what helps us to live according to Yah's rules and regulations. He loves us so much. He loves us so much. Do you know that when Moses dropped the commandments and broke it, Yahweh didn't have to call him back up there to give him a second tablet. No. But because of his love, he did. And then he gave it to them. And they failed to keep it. The wise, what kind of wisdom you're going to say you have if you reject Yahuwah's word? The word that should guide us and keep us in his way. Special people. We're stopping here. This is your Moray, Yeshua ben Uriah, Israel. Remember to subscribe to this network, this session. And remember the Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Please remember the Shabbat. Keep it holy. Walk with the King. Bless you.